Okay, so these are the word problems with inequalities. So we're going to go through, we're going to read it, and we're going to make sure we understand what we're doing. So Javier has at most $15 to spend today. At most means he cannot spend over $15. So $15 at most, greater than or equal to. He can spend up to it, but that's what at most means. He buys a bag of pretzels and a bottle of juice for $1.59. And then if gasoline at the store costs $2.89 a gallon, how many gallons of gasoline to the nearest tenth of a gallon can Javier buy? So he's going to spend $2.89 on gas. I'm going to just use the word G, letter G for gas. So that's the equation that you set up. You don't have to set it up exactly as you read it. You can write things down as you know, but your gas is going to go up each gallon. So if you buy 2 gallons of gas, 2 times $2.89 gives you a new value versus just $2.89. So what we're going to do first is we're going to subtract $1.59 from 15. So minus 1.59 minus 1.59, 13.41 is greater than or equal to 2.89. I'm recording the video. You need to go
outside.
Sure, go. So then I'm going to divide by 2.89. Okay. Now that I've divided by 2.89, my answer to the nearest tenth is going to be 4.6 is greater than or equal to gas. So Javier can get up to 4.6 gallons of gas. So on a number line, 4.6, he can't go higher than that. He can go up to it. Now, technically, you should have greater than or equal to 0, but we're not talking about compounds right now. But you would stop at 0 because you don't want to get 0 gallons of gas. But for the sake of this problem, you don't need to worry about this. The biggest thing is you know you can't get more than 4.6 gallons of gas, and then the individual who's getting gas is going to get more than 0 because they're getting gas. But once again, this part here, the graphing, I want you to practice it in the context of the real life problem. That's why you have to be more than 0. So the next thing we have is numbers. These word problems we love because they ask you to write equations based on word problems. So the difference of 5 times a number and 3. So difference means subtractions. 5 times a number is 5x, 5n, and 3. So the difference would be these two numbers subtracted, and then we read them left to right. Divided by a -3 is less than -4. Less than -4. Set this up, solve it. So now I've written the equation. This is what you would type in to go formative, or you'd write on a piece of paper, add it there. Multiply by -3. You get 5n minus 3 is less than 12. Okay, plus 3. Oops, I forgot to switch my sign because I multiplied by negative. Need to find my whiteout tape. Plus 3. 5n is greater than 15. Divide by 5, divide by 5. N is greater than 3. And then number line, 3, a number bigger than 3, goes this way, and that circle is open, and I draw my number line, and any number bigger than 3. Last one, less than the product of 6 and a number is no more than twice that same number. So the word number is going to be the same thing. No more means it cannot be bigger than. So no more means cannot be bigger than. It can be equal to. Okay, it says no more, but it didn't say it can be equal to. So you could argue one way or the other. We're going to treat no more as an inequality symbol of it can be equal to because it's no more. I may be wrong on that, and I may backtrack on that. I'm going to Google that real quick. Just because I am now unsure, so I'm going to double check that. No more is less than or equal to. Ooh, I was so right. I like it when I'm right. Alright, no more than or equal to twice that same number. So 2x. So we have 5 less than the product of 6 and a number. So 5 less, 5 subtract. No, 5 less is a subtraction. 5 less. If you have 5 less than me, it's minus 5. Wow. Sorry, my daughter threw me off my curveball. 5 less than the product of 6 and a number. 6x. Ignore those scribbles. 5 less, I'm subtracting 5 from the total. Product of 6 and number is no more than twice that same number. Plus 5. Plus 5. Minus 2x. Minus 2x. 4x is less than or equal to 5 divided by 4. X is less than or equal to 5/4. Number line, 5/4. Solid because it's equal to, and it's going to be less than. 0 is less than, so 0 is over here, so I shade this way. Make sure you read your word problems very carefully.